Good morning, everyone. Namaste. It is I, Gina Louisa, being quiet here this morning, just hoping to raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. A little quiet this morning. It's very, very, very early on a Sunday morning. It is July the 10th of 2016. I'm just up very, very early this morning. And birds are just getting up. Even the birds have just started tweeting. I'm just feeling very calm. Just very blissful, relaxed into these beautiful energies. Very, very connected with spirit. I'm surprised I'm not floating off my stool sometimes. I feel so blissful. I wonder how I don't float away. Oh, I know what I want to say to you. I just want to tell everybody that Wednesday, I might not be posting Wednesday. Probably will not. I will say I will not be posting Wednesday. Unless I get up very, very early like I'm doing here right before I go, which I might do. Because I'm going to have surgery Wednesday. I'm having surgery done in my right ear. I'd had surgery done in my left ear last year. And now I can hear. So wonderful. As I sit here totally, sometimes you'll see me, I'll just like go, oh, because I'm listening. I went a good 20 years without being able to hear. And this ear's pretty deaf, So this ear now had the surgery and I can hear. And I'm going Wednesday for the surgery in this ear. Now, I may get up early Wednesday before I go and have the surgery. But what kind of condition, how I'm going to be Thursday or, Friday. It's a whole week, actually, until I can, they're going to take the packing and stuff out and everything. So it'll be a week before the packing comes out. Once I don't have that whole big thing over my ear, and I won't be like woof. Look like I got shot in the head or something. I don't want to scare anybody, but really it's just surgery. What they do is from behind my ear, I'll tell you what they did. Okay, in this ear, they're behind my ear, took a little piece of cartilage and used it as a gasket, like a drum, has the tight lid, and then you're bunging out that, right? Exactly. Well, that's they use a little piece of cartilage behind my ear to make that membrane where boom, 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 and now that is what is pushing the fluid. They removed a piece of bone that, like the anvil. It's called a stapes, and it kind of looks like a flat iron, actually. If you picture a flat iron like this, it's got the flat part, and they remove this part and leave the flat plate, but remove the part that does like this, which is usually pushing. And he drill a little hole here, and then put that piece of gasket across that little hole, okay? And that's why I need to be really still and not go cuckoo like I usually do, trying to keep my heart from beating too cuckoo while it's healing, so the pressure doesn't, make the gasket not be completely sealed. You want that gasket to seal good before I go cuckoo, okay? Which I did last time. I was very good last year, and I was mellow, and I hear very well out of this other ear now. So I want to do the same thing with this ear, which I have not heard anything really in like 20 years. So, but anyway, and then from here to here, because he removed that, he puts a titanium piston, like kind of like with a titanium piston where the stapes arms used to be. Okay, they put the titanium piston now, and where that gasket is. See, and now when the sound happens, it vibrates, and now I hear. What happened before was a concussive sound, like fireworks. So they broke the little bones here, shattered them, and now they didn't really work. They didn't push. They didn't vibrate like they should. They were like all cracked and stuff, and so they kind of like had a hard time vibrating. But the titanium piston he puts, that is perfect and pristine, and it vibrates very well. And so now it hears wonderfully, because it's the actual inside of my ears perfect. The nerve, as it were, hears perfectly. So I just want to let everybody know that, just in case I'm not here for a couple days, don't freak out. That sometimes in the morning I will not get to be here every single morning, but please, I still will be able to to email, and so I will definitely respond to comments and to messages. But as for wanting to be on camera, when I got this thing in my head, I don't know. It depends. If I can get where I can, take this off, and I just have that, just a little cotton sticking out of my ear, you won't even notice it, and we'll see. We'll see how it is. It might not even be an issue, right? Watch, but because I am trying to be here every morning for you. Okay, so let's talk a little bit this morning about today's energies. I'm done letting you know what's happening for me on Wednesday, in the middle of the week. It's kind of cool too. The day that it's like building up to that day where the fullness of the moon, and I'm having surgery on my ear to become new hair again, another new fullness of my life. Kind of cool, And I said I'm going to talk about today, and I went back and talk again about Wednesday. But okay, today's energies are I would like everyone to just kind of let go of anything. Today's a let go day. I want you to let go of, forget your troubles, come on, get happy. Hey, wow, where'd that come from? I've heard that song in a lot of years. But anyway, it just hit me from the blue. But that's exactly. Forget your troubles, come on, get happy. I don't even know the words, but boy, it just hit me like a shoe. But that's what it is. That's the energy. Forget your troubles and come on, get happy. Okay, no matter what. Okay, if you're this hasn't happened yet. And you're finding a reason to gripe. Okay, I want you to take today, and it's a Sunday too, which is a good thing. Watch maybe a comedy today. Right? Just an old cartoon, something that always made you feel warm and fuzzy inside, right? Right, get your coffee and put a little dollop of chocolate or something in it. Really, anything that's gonna help with that, give you that extra serotonin level, Really. That's what I'm saying. Today is for pampering. I want you to pamper yourself today. Can you do that? Can you pamper yourself? You think you can pamper yourself, Get a piece of toast. When was the last time you had a nice piece of toast with some butter on it? And I'm thinking to myself, sounds good. And remember what we used to do as a child? Every time. Well, not as a child. I do it once in a while myself. I still do a little cinnamon and sugar on that toast. Right? We don't do sugar anymore? No, we don't do sugar anymore. I don't do sugar anymore. But you know what I use? I don't use white sugar, but I do still use the raw sugar. You can use raw sugar. Right? All natural raw sugar. Right? Brown sugar. You can use honey. Right? All natural honey. That's what I like. A little cinnamon and honey on some toast. Right? Or in your oatmeal, or on some cream of wheat, or nice warm bowl of cream of wheat. It's that kind of day today. It's chilly here in Rhode Island. downright chilly. I got a sweater on, and I have my comforter right here that I wrap. Reach for it and wrap my legs right. You remember this, right? That I use in the winter time. I almost put it on this morning. It's damp and chilly, which is perfect. I don't know, New England totally seems to really, really reflect the energies of the universe. It is a day for, a crackling fire. As soon as I have my land, that'll be how I wake up in the morning. But until then, I can picture it in my head, okay? I can smell the fire, see myself, getting wood and adding it to the fire and getting sticks and listen to the crackle. And feel that warm glow of the fire now coming up at me. Warm my hands, warm my bones. I can smell the coffee brewing on there. Now I want a cup of coffee. I haven't even had my cup of coffee yet this morning. I didn't want to go disturb it, make any noises down there so early in the morning. Because, no matter how quiet you are, living takes, little noises, opening a refrigerator, turning on, a microwave or whatever, especially opening that microwave door. It sounds like, big factory doors slamming when everybody's quiet, So, but I can smell my virtual coffee on my virtual fire. I smell the leaves, the dew all over the leaves in the morning. And, the ground cover leaf, you can see the dew. As everything starts lifting, it seems like the fire starts, burning up the humidity and warming the air, and then the sun will rise to meet the beautiful glow of the fire in the fireplace. So here's Namaste to everyone who gets to light a fire in a fireplace out there. I know there's a lot of you who say, yeah, I'm going to light my fire. Many of my wonderful brothers and sisters out there who are already living a permacultural lifestyle, which is my whole goal, really. It is my goal to live that permacultural lifestyle. So I have my eyes set on a little piece of land and working toward acquiring this little piece of land so I could just put myself on there and start permaculturing it, and then move my family onto there and start, how we should be how we all should live, tending and reaping, free on our earth. I can smell wonderful smells of a farm in my imagination. So today's the day for that, people. Manifest in your mind. Imagine that toast with the nice fresh butter that you just churned up from the milk you got from the cow yesterday. Right, all this butter on your toast this morning. Right. Manifest with your mind. Like I do every morning and every night. I say, hello, my love. Good morning or good night. And just feeling my true love. You know what it feels like to truly love somebody. Feel it. Hold them in your arms. Feel their arms around you. Just feel how it feels to be just content, so content to be with somebody. Just witnessing that my twin flame lives on this earth with me at the same time as I do. From my first glimpse, okay, where I was like, wow, right? It just validates everything that is authentic about myself. The more he becomes his authentic self, the more he steps into his authentic self, and the more he just relaxes into it, the more I become validated. It's just such a beautiful existence, and the more I relax into my natural, authentic self, and just allow myself to be so totally in love with him, the more he becomes validated. Do you see? When we were both doubting each other, it's like we always have loved each other. How can you? It's impossible to not love each other. It's just what you're made out of, like two halves of an Oreo cookie. If you pull them apart, they still are the two halves of the Oreo cookie, or a puzzle piece that fits perfectly. We'll say, still two halves, right? But even though you're apart, and you learn from each other. But once you feel it and admit it and say, wow, hey, I know where you are my other half. You are my other. Instead of freaking out, which we were in a time of freak out before. It's not our fault, But now the freak out is relaxing away. And it's like, hey, wow, this is so cool. I'm not freaking out about this anymore. I'm not fearing this anymore. Matter of fact, I've totally accepted it. Let ourselves come together in the perfect way. We're not going to try to push it and force it. No, we want God's divine timing, because we come together only because we both are so true in our love for God and in our own lives, and we understand that our lives are meant to be heavenly. We trust and believe, God, that life is meant to be heavenly, and we want that for ourselves. If you're not, the word they seem greedy, but if you're not greedy with your own life, that look, love exists, true love exists. Well, I want that for my life. If you're not completely greedy about saying, I want that for my life. If you say, well, true love exists, but me, not for me. And that's you. But true love exists for me. It exists for me. I'm damn well holding out for mine. All right? So damn well hold out for that true love, okay? Today's a day for manifesting it here. I want everybody to do a little, draw pictures, write poems, fantasize. Listen to the radio. Radio helps good with meditation. That's one thing I really, really like about the radio. You can stick it in your ear, and people are off in their own little world. You see it all over the place. Everybody's in their own little world, which is kind of cool. It's a form of meditation. It is, like drawing is, like, when I do my movements, I do a lot of movements. I stand up and move a lot. And if I stick the music in my ear, my movements become magical. Oh my God. That's one thing I really have never shown anyone, unless you've been there when I've danced, is what happens. I got this. You have never really witnessed Gina Louisa until you've seen Gina Louisa dance. I have an original a book that's on here somewhere. That's my original books. I guess it's on the original books. But one of them is called Walks on Eggs, and that is my Native American name. I'm Walks on Eggs, and it is an autobiography. And listen to it, and you'll get to know a little bit more about who I am. And one of these days, I'll be able to. It will have to be after her surgery has been long healed, so at least a couple weeks from now. But it'll be really long. We'll see. But I will find a way to show you what happens when you put music and Gina Louisa in the same room with each other, and I have room like a dance floor. Oh my God, if I have a hardwood floor. So these things I will share with you. Over time, I will try to share all that I am, because God has asked me to share all that I am with you. And as my twin flame and I come together, it will be easier, but you can't really be your 100% self when you're not with your twin flame, because when you are half of something, you can be 100% of the half of what you are, and it's just like he is 100% of what he is. Okay, but only when we come together are we're going to discover parts of ourselves that we couldn't really be, because to exist as true love, you have to be truly loving the person. Okay, and yes, you can truly love them with every bit of yourself. But until we are in each other's presence, will we even know? You see what I'm saying? Until we even understand how further we can evolve. You know, as far as we evolve to be able to even come together in the first place, how much further we shall evolve as a couple. Beautiful, beautiful thing. But today, right, is about being as much of that couple in your head. It's like a gimme. It's already happened. We are together. We are doing things. It's just so relaxing and so, you know, this is exactly the way it is. You're being your true, authentic self. Be happy. Forget your troubles. Come on, get happy. I gotta look up the words to that song. Maybe I'll remake it. I know yesterday I said I was going to record a song that I'm writing for my true love, and I am going to. Just, for me, I let divine timing lead me. And on the day when that song is supposed to be recorded, trust me, I'll do it. It will happen. Just like everything else I've done. I never preconceived to do anything, really. That's so awful to say, but it's the truth. I just let God move me, you know. A lot of the karaoke songs that I've done already, I didn't even think about doing them until I was doing them. And I like living like that. I like living like that, okay? The only thing on my mind is fruit trees and nut trees, you know, nut bushes and berry bushes and vines, and I can hear my chickens, you know, I can hear them, you know, I hear the low of my cow. Right? They smell the wonderful, glorious greens and flowers, and I can taste the abundance of my earth. I see twinkling, smiling eyes on all my people. Right? And I feel each of us starting to reach for each other now over this internet. And I know I'm letting the time run, okay? But I've been doing really short little videos in the morning lately, and I just felt like we needed a little bit of warmth, a little bit of communication, a little bit of you know. This morning. Sending out some magic this morning. Magic to help, okay? Yes, I can, and I can listen to my I am video. So I'm gonna do an I can video. When I am made of love. We all are. I can just relax into this love and chilling way, and I do have faith that God has me where I need to be at every moment. I am where I need to be. Right? I'm saying I am what I need to be. Well, cool. That just relieves all the stress, right? Just let the stress fall away. Laugh, play, smile. And then when you be that resonance, that's when it's easy for all that resonate in that same frequency to come to you when you are resonating that. If you are in that true love space within, your true love can easily just come up to you. You know, right there, it's like all of a sudden, oh, hey, hi, there we are. I'm just, you know, there we are. So let it happen in divine timing. Let it happen in God's divine timing. Relax, okay? Just relax, chill, have fun. It's all happening, okay? God's divine plan is underway. You are an intricate part, an integral part of God's divine plan. Just relax, okay? You were made perfectly. Just let it all unfold the way it will. Be in gratitude today. Be in bliss and gratitude today. Try it. You'll like it. Namaste, everyone. I'll see you in the morning. God willing.